Engine 17. Trash fire in AFD box 3502. 4000 to 4013 South Interstate Highway 30. Service Road northbound. On Firecom South. Trash fire in AFD box 3502. 4000 to 4013 South Interstate Highway 30. Service Road northbound. On Firecom South.
Yeah, for some reason it's cutting out on a few of the words. I think it's automatic squelch built in. Maybe cutting out a little bit, unless it's just the way the automated voice cuts out.
22. Unknown condition in AFD box 2402 at 45 Knuckles Crossing Road on Firecom South. Unknown condition in AFD box 2402. 4510 Knuckles Crossing Road on South.
Here comes another fire. Dispatch alert.
Engine 14. Respiratory in a box 1403 at 2806 Street. Engine 14. Respiratory in AFD box 1403 at 2006 Real Street.
Finally got this used Bear Tracker 8885 hybrid.
Medic 25 Liberty. Response to everyone. Trespass to 15560 West State Highway 29. 560 West State Highway 29 to the Dollar Tree. Street Riverview Road. Respawn on West 2027.
So I'm going to turn that down. Yeah, I bought this used. I'm not sure if you can tell. It's got some scratches, nicks. It's even got a dent over here on the side. This one unit's been through a lot of abuse on getting thrown around. But I picked it up for a pretty cheap deal on Facebook Marketplace from a guy who did not have the microphone. Of course, you can't listen to it without the microphone plugged in. For some reason, audio just doesn't work well just for receiving. Same thing goes with some other CBs that I've tried out. Unless you plug in the microphone, you don't get audio from hearing receive. For some reason, it just doesn't want to pipe it out through the speaker. So definitely plug in that microphone if you get it. I did order one online. Just got it in, and I ordered the antenna for the scanner. I have it up there, way up there. Sorry, I don't have it in the image, but I wanted to show the radio. So yeah, I got the mic for about $40 plus tax, and then antenna for around $12 after tax and shipping. I don't have the GPS module either for this 885. This guy was missing everything except for the unit. So it was a gamble, but it looks like it paid off, except for transmission on CB is not as strong as well I'd like it to be. Someone may have tweaked on settings inside. I hate those screwdriver disc jockeys. They think they can tweak when they don't know anything about the radio. Maybe looked up something online. And of course, the unit is pretty warm to the touch right here, just sitting here. That's just normal running components and voltage. It's running a little warm on the case, but I'm sure it'll do just fine. I really want it for the scanner, because most scanners you can't get for under $300 to $400 that do trunk systems, digital systems. They only deal with analog on some of the less expensive ones, and a lot of people are running digital signals these days through their radio frequencies. So it's got to decode that. At least it's not encrypted on some of them, but some police departments on back-end radio setups, they do use encryption, and it may be The reason I'm missing out on some words, on some things that are trying to come through. Can't get the full phrase when they say it. I don't know. Yes, I did pay $125 for the unit by itself, then $40 for the mic, $10 for the scanner antenna. Hooked it up to my normal base station antenna for the CB part, and it's only outputting 2.5 watts dead key. Not getting, I guess, modulation out very well. It may be just an old CB that it is and being banged around a lot. The new ones probably do a lot better if it's brand new, and who knows who may have popped the top on this and messed with something, so it may work just fine otherwise. But I wanted to show you the radio, and it's working for the purposes I'm looking to use it for, because, you know, normal radio news, you know, on transistor radio, AM, TV, they'll tell you about stuff after stuff, but you get to hear what's going on right this moment. If something's going on in the area, I was able to set the functions. See a function right here, it says FUNC for function and zip code, and you set that. Go to the next. I'm in 78754 in Austin area, northeast. And then it's, you want to scan. It's already loaded those because that's what I had it set to begin with. I don't have the GPS module plugged in or have one to plug in. I'm going to use it on my base station anyway. So I've already downloaded the latest download on the emergency radio frequencies on the SD card. It's right here. You know, you want to turn the unit off before unloading it. But it pushes in right here. It pops out. You put it in your computer. After going to the site and hitting down, you know, then you hit download. You have to download actually a downloader for it from Bearcat, you know, from Uniden. But I was able to do that and download the frequencies on it, put it in here. Every time I turn the unit off and turn it back on, it ends up saying the words load. You have to wait till that clears before it'll pull up scanning of those emergency channels. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if, oh, there we go.
Towards the rental.
I do have it set to listen both the CB and the emergency scanner emergency frequencies simultaneously. So I'll listen to both at the same time and try to distinguish what people are saying, but I can set it to where if police, fire, ambulance, or DOT comes up, it'll override CB, or I can set it where the CB overrides the emergency post when it comes through on reception. And of course you won't hear anything if you're keying down on the CB mic to talk to somebody. But this way, I'll be able to hear up-to-date info. You know, sometimes, occasionally in this area where I'm at, there's been a chopper late night flying overhead and circling like they're looking for somebody and trying to spot something. It is possible I'll hear the dispatch of what may be going on. Some other people in the neighborhood have emergency scanners, police scanners, and they hear what's going on also. When all other power goes out, you know, radio and dispatch for emergency services have plenty of battery backup and power generators to keep them going. So when I lose electric, I can still keep up with a lot of the news as it happens.
2205 at 1900 Commerce Drive. Assist person stuck in elevator in AF. 2205 at 1900 Airport Drive. Ladder 22.
There goes other fire alert for another call.
On FTAC 207 in 42. Assist person stuck in elevator in AFD box 2205 at 1900 Airport Commerce Drive. Assist person stuck in elevator in AFD box 205 at 1900 Airport Commerce.
Well, that doesn't sound fine.
TAC 207, engine 42. On with ladder 22.
All right. So I got it up and working. It's used. It works. I don't know how it sounds on the other end on CB, except for being real close. I know it doesn't talk loud on the other end. My little President Bill does better at 2.1 watts with talking louder and clearer than this does to my friend that's 2 miles away. So it's maybe just because it's used. Shortcut, you back by the radio?
10-4, you're back on that old one.
Yep, I'm back on. I moved over to the garage with that Uniden Bear tracker, and I have it plugged into a DC power supply in here and into my main antenna. I know I wouldn't be able to get you with that little 3-foot magnet mount that's on my grill. Not with this little power it's just putting out.
I can definitely tell the difference, man. You're staticky and far away.
Right on. Too bad I have to have this 6-pin microphone plugged into it to be able to hear audio on either scanner or CB. I mean, a lot of CBs are like that, where you have to have the microphone plugged in before the audio will pipe out the speaker.
On the west. Let me show it for a second.
I got my RF gain turned away all the way down. You're hitting me at 7 bars, but you're not loud and clear, man.
Yeah, 10-4. It's this radio. It's not the mic. The mic's brand new. And it's just old, used, banged, scratched up. It looks like it got kicked, dropped a few times, and someone played soccer with it.
The outdoor places. Sounds good. 76. And then you can, from right there, just.
But you'll hear on the video I'm making. At least the scanner part works fairly good. Maybe I need a better antenna for it, but it is working on the receive on the scanner for the emergency channels.
Well, man, I hope you're hearing better than it's putting out. It doesn't sound as good and clear as the other radios you have.
10-4. Yeah, I got handed to President Electronics too, but I think it's this unit and it's been used and abused. So it's not new. It is pretty bad shape in the sense of the case and the way it looks. There's a big dent on the right side and a few things. Like I said, it looked like they kicked it a few times. Yeah, roger that. Recording again, so you'll be able to see how you're coming in on your next key up. So is it still sounding pretty fuzzy and weak? I guess he couldn't hear me. So am I still sounding pretty fuzzy and weak?
That is a negative, but I do have one ambulance.
Yeah, man, it hasn't changed. My dinner plans just changed. Sauce out of lemon yoni I bought last week, and it stinks.
10-4.
Quint 34, fire alarm activation. FD box 3403 at 13,058 North US 183 Highway, southbound. On Firecom North, fire alarm activation in AF box 3403 at 13,008 North US 183 Highway, southbound. On Firecom North.
Ida Adam Nora, 5988, white male. I'll be close to the 504.
Well, this 249. I'll be 10-7 while I'm switching things over.
Extract.
Hey. How are you? Pretty good.
4-5 on school.